Oh, can't you see we're running out of time? You're gonna lose your mind if you think you're doing fine.
Hey, let's live in the universe. It's Xander. Welcome back to WWE 2K24 Universe Mode. We are on the road to No Mercy. We are just a week and some change away from the big event as we are kicking things off with the man who was revealed last week to be the #1 contender to the NXT Championship at No Mercy. The man that is going to challenge Jimmy Uso for the NXT Championship at No Mercy. He said all you have to do is say his name and he will appear. Joe Hendry is officially part of the LS11 NXT roster now. He has finally made his way to NXT. So Joe Hendry tonight, we're going to hear from him as he gets ready for his matchup with Jimmy Uso next week. Joe Hendry addresses the LS11 universe, addresses why he is picked now of all times to come to NXT, why he picked NXT, if there were any offers from Raw, SmackDown, or even All Elite Wrestling following the ending of TNA. Let's hear from Joe Hendry. Say his name, and he appears. That is what happened last week when the Forsaken thought that they had taken out every possible opponent, every possible choice to main event No Mercy against Jimmy Uso for the NXT Championship. All it took was one call from Bobby Roode. All it took was one call for Roode to say, Joe, we need you in NXT. We need the answer to all of life's problems. We need 252 pounds of pure motivation. We need Joe Hendry. And I will admit, there was a moment where I was hesitant to pick NXT. I had offers from Raw. I had offers from SmackDown. I had offers elsewhere in this world of wrestling. But I knew deep down that after what happened at Worlds Collide, I needed to come to NXT. I needed my pint of blood from the Forsaken. I needed my pound of flesh. And now, Jimmy Uso. We find ourselves face to face in just a few nights' time. The time for jokes is over. I told you last week, you won't even need to say my name. I will appear to make your life a living nightmare. Okay, here we go. Hendry has gotten his attention now. He's caught the attention of the NXT champ. He's caught the attention of Jimmy Uso. No, I was testing out that belt for a week. I don't like it. We're going back to the other one. Jimmy Uso making his way down to the ring. The NXT champ staring down his opponent. Man, you're walking around here like you're some kind of savior to this place, like you're something that we needed in NXT. Well, let me tell you right now, One Hit Wonder, we don't need you in NXT. We don't need you to save us. We don't need you to be some problem solver, some solution, some answer. We don't need a hero, local or global. We don't need any kind of prestige or anything like that. So, Joe, you know what you can do? You can leave my show. You can leave NXT. You know, maybe I will. Maybe I will leave NXT. And just maybe I'll leave with the NXT Championship to take it to London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico, where they'll say, I believe in Joe Hendry. Because when I beat you, I will take that NXT title around the globe. And I will defend it in all of those places and more. Because unlike you, I don't need to hide behind my family. Speaking of, why don't you bring one of them down here and have them face me right now? Because I don't want to wait till No Mercy to kick an ass of a Forsaken member. Right. You keep singing. We'll see who's laughing at No Mercy. Alright, well, Joe Hendry has thrown down the challenge to any member of the Forsaken. And it looks like he didn't have to wait long. As here comes the NXT Tag Team Champions Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa down to the ring. So Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, which one of them is answering Joe Hendry's challenge? We saw Hendry just pretty much told Jimmy Uso he is going to kick his ass next week at No Mercy, and he wants to start. And of course, it's got to be Tama Tonga. We'll admit I was tempted to have it be Tonga Loa to make a joke. Here we go, Hendry and Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga looking to take down the #1 contender to the NXT Championship, get an early advantage for his tribal chief, Jimmy Uso. DDT on the apron from Tama Tonga. Hendry enters back with an elbow now, and Joe Hendry with a clothesline knocking him back. Big jumping neck breaker there from Tonga, though. Tama Tonga's got him down now, and now Tama's back to his feet, and Joe Hendry. Whoa, they both went for each other. No one got the better of that one. Hendry kicking the ribs. Knee strike knocks him down. Referee at the count of 5. Hendry now throws him back in at 6. Joe Hendry now follows him back into the ring. 7 count. Back in the ring go both men. Tama Tonga's got him up. And stun gun taking him down. Hendry now back to his feet. Jawbreaker knocking him back. Joe Hendry. Clothesline. Into another one. You can see the new crowd shirt mod. Added some Joe Hendry shirts to the arena. We love to see it. Tama Tonga now grabs onto Joe Hendry, taking him towards the corner. Head first on the turnbuckle now. Hendry knocked back. Shoulder block into the corner again and again. Tama Tonga's got him down now. Tama Tonga kicked in the ribs by Joe. And now Joe Hendry drop kick knocks him down. Look for a big clothesline. Tama Tonga countering though. Tama Tonga grabs onto him now. Has Hendry, throws him across the ring into the corner. Tama Tonga with a big clothesline, taking him down. And now Tama getting fired up here. Hendry's up against the ropes now, and Tama Tonga. Whoa! Sent through the ropes by Joe. And now Joe kicking the ribs, knee strike. Grabs onto him. Big chop now. Joe Hendry firing away at him here. Joe Hendry knocking him back. Hendry now with Tama. Into the barricade. Knocks him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Is that also Hammerstone shirts? That's wild if that's what that is. Can't tell from here. There's Hendry with a big chop there to Tama Tonga. Oh, a spear from the MFT. And now Tama Tonga. No, Joe Hendry kicks out. Tama hits the gun stun. Cover on the #1 contender to the NXT title. Hendry gets the shoulders up. Joe Hendry staying alive here. Tama Tonga grabs onto him. Hendry pushes him away though. Joe Hendry. Tama Tonga pulling himself up in the corner now, and Hendry kicks him in the face. Just a kick in the face. That could not have been comfortable. Hendry now grabs him. Tama Tonga throws him up, throwing up the ropes. Hendry tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam, knocks him down, and Joe, with a boot to the back of the head, stomps him in the head. Joe now getting him back up to his feet here. Joe Hendry with Tama Tonga off the ropes. Joe, another tilt-a-whirl slam. Tama Tonga pulling himself back up in the ropes. Joe Hendry grabs onto him now, and Joe is on a roll right now, bouncing him off the ropes. Suplex, taking him down. Hendry getting him back up to his feet now, and Joe Hendry goes for a chop. Tama Tonga's got him, going for a bear hug. Joe Hendry counters into an arm drag. Tama with a right hook now, and Tama Tonga grabs him again. Hendry flaps the ears, pulls him in. Joe Hendry, small package on Tama Tonga. He's got him down now. 1, 2. Tama Tonga with the shoulders up. Hendry now picking him back up to his feet here. Joe Hendry with a big jab knocks him back. Tama Tonga's got him now, and Tama with Hendry of the ropes, palms him up, slams him down. Getting him back up to his feet now. Tama Tonga grabs Joe Hendry. Tama now sends him off the ropes. Tama Tonga went for the spear. Caught with a DDT from Joe. Joe Hendry, I think he was expecting Tama Tonga to roll into the bottom rope, and you know, that's what I was thinking was going to happen as well, as now Hendry has to go to the top. Right hook. What's he thinking here? Hendry. Middle rope. Back suplex to Tama Tonga. Hendry now with a chop, and Tama Tonga throws another strike. Hendry just firing away at the one half of the NXT Tag Team Champions. Who's going to get the better of this one? Hendry or Tama Tonga? We're going to find out. Joe Hendry, big forearm strike, grabs him by the throat. Standing ovation. 1, 2. No! Tama Tonga reminding the world right now that there's a reason he's known as more than just a tag team guy. As he grabs on to Joe Hendry, he throws him off the ropes, and Tama Tonga with a spear. 1, 2. Kick out from Joe. Joe pulling himself up in the corner now. Joe Hendry back to his feet. Now Tama Tonga's got him and takes him down with a stun gun. And Tama Tonga now looking for... Oh, went for gun stun. Hendry power slams him. And now Joe has got him up on his shoulders, and Joe Hendry, walking him around the ring, walks him right to his brother and says, "Watch this." Fall away slam. Hendry rolls him over now, and Joe into ankle lock. Was given the blessing of Kurt Angle to use that move following a match they had back in 2016. During Angle's farewell tour to independent wrestling. Tama Tonga fighting his way out of it before Hendry can get it singed in too much. Tama Tonga now grabs a hold of him. Has Hendry of the ropes. Tama Tonga pops him up, slams him down. Into a cover now. Hendry is down. Cover for the 1, 2. Kick out from Joe Hendry. Hendry now back to his feet, takes him down at the arm. Hendry now getting Tama back up to his feet now. And Joe Hendry with Tama Tonga off the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl, back slam. Backside slam there. Oh, and now the infamous Tonga Loa being the distraction. Tonga Loa running distraction now. Buying Tama Tonga some time here. So here comes Tama Tonga. Whoa! Oh my god! Hendry with the counter. Going for standing ovation. Tama Tonga going for him. No. Hendry countered. Got him. Here we go. Standing ovation. 1, 2, 3. You ever see a finish play out so perfectly without expecting it? That's what that was for me. Joe Hendry with the win. And what a finishing sequence it was. Hendry went for standing ovation. Tama countered. Tama went for gun stun. Hendry countered. They both swung at the same time, but Hendry was just a little quicker on the draw. Is that going to be the new face of NXT? Jacob Fatu. Last week I told you I would like to see you do what you were doing to everybody else to me. And as soon as I took the first swing and we made it back here, you ran away. Everyone thinks you laid me out, but I spent the rest of the night trying to track you down. Only when I finally got the chance, someone else beat me to the punch. So I challenge you again. Try and do it to me. If you are a man, I will see you next week. Alright, coming up next, what we have got is a #1 contenders match to the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. As out first, here come the duo that had a huge debut match last week. Here comes Spitfire to the ring, the duo of Danny Luna and Jody Threat. Ready for action here. If they pick up the win tonight, they are heading to No Mercy. They're heading to No Mercy to fight for the NXT Women's Tag titles against the team of Kalani Jordan and Sol Ruka. As now, here come their opponents, though, the former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. With the NXT Women's Champion behind them, Fallon Henley in the back. Yes, I know JC and Gigi are the wrong way around in the entrance. I don't even want to hear it. There's nothing I could do about that. They are the right way around in the entrance settings. Because I know some of you get really weird about these three, about this faction in particular, when I get the slightest detail wrong about them. But the Fatal Influence make their way to the ring. JC Jane and Gigi Dolan, former NXT Women's Tag Team Champions. And now they get a chance to earn a rematch as they take on Jody Threat and Danny Luna. It's Gigi and Jody starting it out. Here we go. Gigi Dolan now, snapmare, takes her down, rolls through, and big kick there, knocks her down. Kick that from Threat. Jody Threat getting her back up to her feet now, and Jody Threat grabs her. Sending Dolan off the ropes now, pops up, Hurricane Rana. Now coming back in, Gigi Dolan's got her now, and Dolan pulls her in, counter. Gigi Dolan kicked in the ribs. Super kick there from Jody Threat now, knocks her back, and Threat grabs onto her. Jody Threat now with Dolan. Oh, wait a minute. Massive arm drag. Goes for a forearm. Dolan kicks her in the ribs. Gigi Dolan knocks her down. Now Dolan kicking the leg again. Has her down here. And now Dolan
Grabbing hold of her, getting her back up to her feet here. Grabs onto her. Has threat, pulls her in. Jody threat, sends her into the corner. Has Fallon and Jasmine running the interference here, running the distraction. That is Bob Dolan time to capitalize. She grabs onto Jody threat, kicking her in the ribs, knocks her down. Turns her over the kick now. Jody threat goes down here. Gigi Dolan stomps the arm, taking her down. Tag is made back to JC Jane now, and JC enters the mix. Big right hook to JC Jane, countered though by Jody threat, who throws her into the corner. Tag made to Danny Luna, and Spitfire is getting a big double team there on JC Jane. As Luna now comes around, punches her in the head. Danny Luna now has JC Jane picking her back up to her feet. Overhand chop knocks her back now. And, whoa, went for a jumping neckbreaker. Did JC Jane. But Danny Luna taking her down. Back suplex into a cover. One. No. And now JC's got her. JC Jane, German suplex, takes her down. JC Jane pulls her in. DDT to Danny Luna. Has her down again. Jane coming off the ropes now. JC Jane with big splash onto Danny Luna. JC's got her now. JC slamming her down by the back of the head. Turns over a kick now. Has her down here. And JC Jane with a knee into the face of Danny Luna, taking her down. Kicks her in the ribs now. JC Jane going up to the top rope now. Going to look to fly is JC. JC's up on the top rope now. And JC Jane, what is she thinking here? For a big double axe handle. Nobody home. Now, oh, big chop there. And now JC Jane drops her face first into the mat. Down goes Danny Luna into a cover now. And it's saved by Jody Threat. That's JC Jane gonna look to finish the job here. JC gonna look to put down Danny Luna. No. Luna's got her now, and Danny Luna rolls her through. Cover. No, it's a kick out from JC Jane. Tag made. Gigi Dolan is in. Big chop there. Knocks back Gigi Dolan coming off the ropes now. Big clothesline to Danny Luna into a cover now. 1, 2, kick out. Dolan getting her back up to her feet now. Pulls her in. Gigi Dolan's got her. And swings through. Into a cover now. Gigi Dolan for the win. For the 1. For the 2. 3. Fatal Influence with the win. And Fatal Influence celebrating that one. They get a chance to have more gold around their waists in just a few nights' time. Big win there for Gigi and JC tonight. Fatal Influence with the win. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for another week of NXT. If you remember last week, I told William Regal of the Forsaken that his men are going to be defending the NXT Tag Team Championships in a triple threat ladder match at No Mercy next weekend. And after a week of careful consideration, I have come to the decision that the team that they will defend the NXT Tag Team Championships against will be the team of Speedball Mountain, Mike Bailey, and Trent Seven, as well as the team of the Rascals, Trey Miguel, and Zachary Wentz in the ladder match. With that announcement made, we have more action coming up here on NXT. Alright, we've got some more singles action coming up next here on NXT. As here comes the #1 contender to the NXT North American Championship, the young OG, Javon Evans, making his way down to the ring. Javon Evans ready for action here tonight. Evans won that big triple threat last week against Dante Chen and Leon Slater. That was his. I just had a moment where I blanked out for a second. He beat Dante Chen and Leon Slater last week to become the #1 contender. As Javon's made his way to the ring, and tonight he finds himself going head-to-head with 1/3 of the major players. As there is the NXT North American Champion Matt Cardona to one side of him, Brian Myers to the other, Steph DeLander. I'm gonna be honest, it's very weird seeing the belt actually around his waist. Matt Cardona, NXT North American Champion, is a very strange sentence to say. So, Brian Myers is going to be the one taking on Javon Evans tonight. That's right, we didn't change his name back to Kurt Hawkins. Same way we didn't change his name back to Zack Ryder or hers to Persia Pirotta. So, without any further ado, Javon Evans, Brian Myers, and Javon Evans out of the gate. Takes him down into a cover on Myers. Javon's got him down for the one. No. Myers back to his feet now, and Javon gets caught by Brian Myers. Myers puts him in the corner now, grabs a hold of him. Brian Myers pulling back on the arm. Myers now grabs a hold of him again, pulling back on the arm again. Myers now, right hook to Javon. Gets for another one, countered. Evans coming back in now, and Javon Evans, big leaping clothesline, kips back up to his feet. Gets the ropes now, and Javon Evans goes for another one. Brian Myers out of the way. Myers now grabs a hold of him, and Brian Myers throws him into the corner. Kick to the head from Javon. Now Javon Evans, big forearm strike, knocks him down. Javon coming off the ropes again, hits another one. And Javon Evans just staying on top of him right now. Hits a third. Oh, and a big roundhouse to the back of the head. Cardona watching this one intensely is the deathmatch king as Myers puts Evans in the ropes now. Javon Evans gets chopped. Brian Myers ties up the leg, pulling back on the leg now. Myers grabs onto him, takes him down, crossface on Evans. Javon Evans in some trouble here. Brian Myers pulling back on it. Javon rolls him back through, and Javon kicks him in the ribs now. And Javon, super kick, knocks Myers off his feet. Back up now, and Javon gets caught now by Myers. This would be big for Javon Evans to knock off someone with the experience of Brian Myers, but also it would be devastating for him to lose, especially considering he's the #1 contender to the North American title. Now Javon Evans springboards, takes him down with a corkscrew into a cover. 1, 2, no! Myers gets the shoulders up. As Evans, oh, he was getting in perfect position at that roundhouse kick, but Cardona with the distraction throws him into the turnbuckle. Javon Evans now gets tied up, kicked in the leg by Brian Myers. Now Myers hits the DDT. Into the cover now. Brian Myers has him down. 1, 2. Kick out from Javon. Javon rolls into the bottom rope now. And Javon Evans. Oh, nice counter there. Caught Myers flush with that knee. Big flying clothesline from Javon. He's now really getting to show that springboard, that high-flying style. But Myers rolls him back through him. Brian Myers using some technical wrestling to take him down here. Dropping him. As Myers has got a hold of Javon. Right hook knocks him down. Brian Myers pulls Javon in. Throws him over the top rope. Out to the floor. Taking him down. Now Myers rolls him over. Grabs Javon by the legs. Javon Evans kicking the head of Brian Myers. Getting him back up to his feet now. Javon Evans with Brian Myers. Here we go. Back into the ring. Javon pacing now as Myers. Oh! Sends him crashing back to the floor. Myers is going up now, and Brian Myers diving elbow to the outside. Guess we're kicking the back. Referee restarts the count. Forearm strike there connects now. Javon Evans kick to the head of Brian Myers, taking him down. Grabs onto him now, and Javon grabs Myers, pulls him in. Myers thrown in the barricade. Referee at the count of 5. 6 count now. Back in the ring goes Myers. Javon's got him down. 7 count. Oh, went for the big splash. Javon nearly got him, but Brian Myers just barely rolled out of the way. Javon runs in. He gets caught now. Myers has him up. Brian Myers now with Javon for stun gun, taking him down. Kicks him in the ribs now, and Brian Myers goes for him again, countered by Javon. And Javon Evans, bulldog to Brian Myers. Javon telling him, get up. Roundhouse kick. Goes up to the top now, and Young OG. Massive frog splash. 1, 2, no. Javon is now putting the boots to him. Myers rolls out of the way now. Myers back to his feet, pulls him in. Myers throws him over a spear. Myers now hooking the leg of Evans. 1, 2, kick out from Javon. Getting back up to his feet now, and Brian Myers with Javon Evans. Evans counter, sends him off the ropes. Javon Evans rolls him through, and roundhouse kick to Brian Myers. Grabs a hold of him now, getting him back up to his feet. Javon Evans now knocks him back into an elbow. Javon now grabs him. Throws him into the corner, counter. Javon, oh, Myers bounces head first off the turnbuckle. Now Javon Evans, here we go. Springboards in with a clothesline to Brian. Myers is down now. Javon to the top rope. Javon Evans looking for moonsault into a cover. 1, 2, 3. And Javon Evans picks up the win tonight. Message sent to Matt Cardona with that one. Javon Evans looking out at the North American champion, essentially saying, hey, you keep saying I'm not good enough, or I just beat your best friend. What do you think about that? Big win there for Javon Evans. We got more action coming up here on NXT. Couple more matches. Our main event, Ethan Paige, Wes Lee, the Stand and Deliver rematch still to come as well. But we got some more women's action coming up. There you are. Been looking for you for a week. Hope you're man enough to accept Oba's challenge. But I just want you to know. Next time you want to jump me like you did last week, do it to my face. Because trust me, Fatu, you know what happens when you and I meet face to face in that ring. Oh yeah, I do. I whoop that ass, Hammerstone. Name the time, name the place. When I'm done with Oba, you're next. By orders of the tribal chief. Yeah, we get it. Alright, we got some more women's action coming up next here on NXT, as now, here comes the NXT Women's North American Champion to the ring. Here comes Killer Kelly. She, of course, has her rematch with Julia coming up at No Mercy next week. So, Killer Kelly tonight, ready to go one-on-one with another competitor making their return to NXT tonight. Because that is right, folks. It is finally time for the return of Lyra Valkyria. Shoutouts to Joe Mashups, who had a mod ready to go of her day 1 of the DLC being out. So Lyra Valkyria is back in the LS11 universe. It's been a few months since we've seen her, but she is back tonight and she is ready for action. She is going head-to-head with the Women's North American Champion. Big opportunity for Valkyria tonight. If she could win this non-title match here, she could definitely be considered next in line for the winner of Julia versus Killer Kelly next weekend. So, let's do this. Lyra Valkyria versus Killer Kelly. They lock up now, and Lyra Valkyria throws her into the corner now. Big flip across the ring there. Lyra kicks her down now, and Lyra Valkyria. I think that's a texture. That's got to be a texture issue on the boots, right? Does she normally wear blinding red boots? I watch Raw every week, and I just don't remember. Maybe she does. Killer Kelly knocking her back here, coming off the ropes now, and takes her down with a massive bulldog there. Lyra Valkyria getting back up to her feet now. Big chop there connects. Lyra's got a hold of her now, and Lyra grabs a hold of her now, and Lyra Valkyria with Killer Kelly in the corner, or in the ropes now. Killer Kelly now thrown in the corner now, and Lyra Valkyria. This would be a huge moment for her. Like I said, this would be huge. Okay, yeah, no, those are the color the boots are supposed to be. Never mind. This would be a huge moment for her, though. If in her return match, she could be the woman who pinned the Women's North American Champion, but Killer Kelly gets the shoulders up before the 1 count. And big crossbody there from Lyra. Knocking her down now. Lyra Valkyria turns her over with a kick. Grabs onto her now, and Valkyria grabs onto her. Gut wrench takes her down. Valkyria's now got her down, rolls her over. Lyra Valkyria now gets caught. Bulldog again from Killer Kelly. Big crossbody now from Lyra, taking her down. Hooks the leg on the champion. 1. Kick out at 1 from Kelly that time. Lyra going up to the top rope now. Lyra Valkyria. Look to come off the top. Goes for the frog splash. Killer Kelly out of the way. Killer Kelly now grabs onto her. Gets caught though, and Lyra pulls her in. Jawbreaker. Knocking her down. And the moonsault. Nobody home. Lyra gets knocked out of the way now, and Killer Kelly swings her around, pulls her in, and Killer Kelly locks her in the submission now. She's got her down. Kelly trying to put her away with a submission here. Locking it in tight. Killer Kelly wrenching it back on Lyra Valkyria right now. Lyra in some serious trouble here. Killer Kelly wrenching it in. Lyra Valkyria. Elbow to the head knocks her back. Lyra now pulls her in and throws her into the corner. Valkyria taking her down now. Lyra Valkyria standing over. Goes out of the ring now, and Lyra going up to the top. Valkyria gonna look to fly now. Lyra Valkyria went for the frog splash again. Killer Kelly out of the way now, and Killer Kelly gets caught now. Head scissor. Knocks her down here. Lyra's got her down. Now Lyra goes in the corner, getting ready. Lyra Valkyria poised and ready. Here she comes. Big drop kick into the corner. Grabs her by the leg now, and Lyra Valkyria tying up that leg. Snaps it back. Into a cover now on Killer Kelly. Lyra Valkyria's got her down. 1, 2, no. Turns over with a kick now on Valkyria. Killer Kelly tries to grab her, sidesteps her. Killer Kelly now grabs her, rolls her through. Killer Kelly rolls her through. Cover. 1, 2. No! Lyra stays in it. Killer Kelly's got her up, though. This is how she won the North American title. Death Valley Driver. Into a cover now. 1, 2. No! Lyra Valkyria staying in it. Valkyria staying alive now. Killer Kelly. Back up to her feet. Forearm here. Chops her, knocking her back here. Kelly hits the ropes now. They collide. Lyra Valkyria. Clothesline. Back up to her feet now. Lyra Valkyria clotheslines her. Into another one. Valkyria now. Drop kick, taking her down. Gets her back up again now, does Lyra. Spinning wheel kick there. Down goes Killer Kelly into a cover. Lyra Valkyria. 1, 2. No! Killer Kelly gets the shoulder up at the last possible moment. Lyra getting her back up to her feet now, and Lyra Valkyria goes for the kick. Killer Kelly out of the way. Kelly taking her down into another cover on Lyra. Killer Kelly for the 1, for the 2, for the... Oh, she got her! Killer Kelly snuck away with that one. Lyra Valkyria looked like she might have been closing in on the win there. But Killer Kelly able to sneak out with that one. Caught her in that roll up, and Killer Kelly gets another win tonight. Will she be able to take down Julia next weekend, though? We're going to find out. She barely kicked out of that roundhouse kick, and then in the end, Killer Kelly with the win. Our main event, Wes Lee versus Ethan Page, is coming up momentarily. Glad you could make it tonight. Hope the drive wasn't too bad. No, I can't say it was. Good, good. Look, I feel bad about everything happening with TNA there at the end, so thanks for coming tonight. Come on, meet me in my office. I think I might have an idea for something that'll keep you on your feet around here at least. Excellent. I look forward to it. As do I. Alright, it is now time for the main event of NXT. It is a rematch from Stand and Deliver, the final NXT episode of Season 5 earlier this year. As now, here come the Rascals to the ring. Wesley, Trey Miguel, Zachary Wentz. We now know, thanks to GM Bobby Roode, that we found out earlier tonight from GM Bobby Roode that Trey Miguel and Zachary Wentz are going to be involved in the Triple Threat ladder match for the NXT Tag Team Championships in just a few weeks' time, or just a week's time at No Mercy, alongside Speedball Mountain and, of course, the Gorillas of Destiny for those titles. So tonight, Wes Lee looks to get a huge win over the #1 contender to the WWE Championship. And so now here comes his opponent, the #1 contender to the WWE Championship, the man who's going to challenge Johnny Gargano in just a few nights' time at NXT No Mercy. All Ego Ethan Page. Got this great new mod by Mr. Humphrey as well. Looks great. Ethan Page tonight looks to take down a man that he already beat once back at Stand and Deliver, and looks to further prove why he believes and why he wants everyone else to believe that he is going to be, or not even, he doesn't even care if anyone else believes it, he just wants them to accept it. He is going to be the next WWE champion. One of his big reasons for saying this is because Johnny Gargano he's beat up. He's not even medically cleared right now. Raw GM Big E has had to suspend him to stay home for the next 2 weeks. And so now here we are, main event of Raw, or main event of NXT. And Ethan Page, I'm curious how he feels about it. I haven't had a chance to ask him about it yet. I do legitimately wonder how he feels coming up on the upcoming Armageddon event for Monday Night Raw, knowing that if he somehow becomes WWE Champion at No Mercy, he's going to have to step inside Hell in a Cell just 7 days later. Massive power slam, taking down Wes Lee. Kick to the ribs now. Wes Lee grabs him here, and Lee throws him into the corner. Wes Lee, big forearm strike, knocks him down. Wes grabs onto him now, and Wes Lee with Ethan Page, dropping him. Wes Lee looking for some redemption from Stand and Deliver here as he's looking to come off the top. Hits the frog splash. Cover on Ethan Page, who kicks out at 1. Olio back to his feet. Roundhouse kick knocks him down. Page getting him back up to his feet now. Ethan Page with Wes Lee across the ring. Knocks him off the referee. Clotheslines him into the corner. Ethan Page now comes off the ropes and knee into the face of Wes Lee. Wentz and Miguel getting worried here as now Page, clothesline, sets him over the top rope and down to the floor. Ethan Page off the ropes and dives out onto Wes Lee. Ethan Page taking him down now. Ethan Page looking to make this one quick. Here we go now. Wes Lee and Ethan Page swinging for one another. One of them's going to get the advantage here, and Ethan Page, he tries to take the advantage, but Wes Lee, oh, caught with the roundhouse again. Ethan Page now grabs onto him for neckbreaker to Wes Lee. Wes Lee, oh, hang on, takes him down, Hurricane Rana. Knock it down, Ethan Page now. Page pulls himself back up. Wes Lee, DDT, taking him down. Into a cover now. Wes Lee, kick out from Ethan Page. Throws him off the ropes now. Ethan Page, ducked by Wes Lee. Wes Lee now leaps over him. And DDT. Roundhouse kick there now. Wes Lee grabs Ethan Page, pulling him back in. Wes Lee puts him into the ropes now. Big knee strike there from Wes, taking him down. Goes for a kick. Ethan Page kicking the ribs. It's that roundhouse again now. Grabs onto him. Wentz and Miguel getting worried about Wes Lee right now as he's knocked in the corner. Big right hook connects there. Now Ethan Page kicking him down. Gets him back up to his feet now, and Ethan Page caught by Wes Lee, and Wes Lee throws him into the corner. Wes Lee grabs on Ethan Page. Wait a minute, Wes Lee, here we go. Flips over him, Wes Lee, here we go. Ducks the forearm into leaping clothesline, knocking him down. Another cover now, he's got him down here. Cover, 1, 2, kick out from Ethan Page. Oligo gets kicked in the arm now. Wes Lee going into the corner. Wes Lee, what is he thinking here? Wes looking for flipping DDT. Rolls him over now. Does Wes Lee, and Wes Lee's got him down. He's going up to the top now. Wes Lee looking to go up high. Spiral tap to Ethan Page. Recover now. Wes Lee to put down the #1 contender. 2, kick out from Oligo. I mean, like I've been saying, a win like this would be huge for Wes Lee. A win like this is practically a win over the NXT champion in this case, because you're getting a win over the man that could just be days away from being WWE champion. And I hate to say it, with Johnny Gargano being so banged up, so injured, so out of it, it's highly likely, it's highly probable that Ethan Page will be your WWE champion this time 2 weeks from now. There's a massive back body drop to Wes Lee. Wes Lee with a right hook now, knocks back Ethan Page now. Wes Lee pulls him in, throws him across the ring into the corner now, and Wes Lee went for him. Ethan Page countered now, and Ethan Page kicks him in the head. What is Ego doing now? Ethan Page pulling that turnbuckle off. Knocking back Wesley, though, and Ethan Paige. Wesley's got him now. Wesley and Ethan Paige now going back and forth here. Wesley's got him now. Hurricane Run into Ethan Paige, taking him down. Ollie go in trouble now. Wesley going up to the top rope. Wesley goes for the frog splash. Nobody home. Paige just kicking him down now. Oh, and Ethan Paige just kicks him down like he did Gargano last week. Now Ethan Paige coming in, clotheslines him. Ethan Paige runs the ropes now, and big takedown in the corner. What's he doing here now? He's got a hold of Wesley again. He kicks him in the ribs. DDT. Ethan Paige now into a cover. 1, 2, no. Kick out from Wesley. Paige getting him back up to his feet. Chomps him. Wesley answering back now. Paige and Wesley now. Wesley with a chop. Paige throws one of his own. Wesley kicked in the head by Ethan Paige. Now Ethan Paige. See if I can hear Ethan Paige. Oh, a big kick to Wesley. That's a right hook knocking him down as well. Paige going out of the ring now. Ethan Paige. What's he doing here? Ethan Paige got a chair. That's just going to be immediate disqualification. And referee clearly taking care of that. And Ethan Paige. Oh, come on! And Ethan Paige. Ego's Edge. I don't even think he needed the low blow. I think he did it because he thought it'd be fun. Because as we know, Ethan Paige lives off of ruining everyone else's day. Ethan Paige with the victory. Ethan Paige knocks off Wes Lee. That's going to do it tonight. Until next time, everybody, I've been Xander, and that was Universe.